pick up the Mathilda, put the even there, you have a means to escape, and you have a means to engage, and I think that would be a good read, especially up against this composition.
A flex like that could be vicious.
Kirk has played it, and what a read! Wheezy on point!
Mr. Weezeman.
Wheezy F, is that for Fnatic? You got that Faramis Mathilda combo, dirty duo here. We've seen it just a couple of times, a handful of times in MPL Philippines, and boy oh boy, was it quite the combo. So what's left for Falcons here? They still need a hero for Benny.
Gold lane, I mean, against the Faramis, what, they could pick up something like the Claude and go, we've seen a little bit. It's not that great right now, but at least counters, you could pick up Nabira's Passion,
or Melissa.
Or Melissa to
so
stop
Beatrix,
the dive.
Claude,
Melissa are kind of I think that's the way we go.
Yeah, I would say Natan, but I don't know, looks a little shaky here. I think that's a good read. Definitely something that can play for survivability. You have a very heavy dive-centric composition and sustainability from Fnatic Onic. So as we are seeing that last pickup, Carry locked in.
I mean, it does deal with the tankiness of Fredrin, but that Cult Altar, that's what I'm seeing the lack of right now. But at least they have the Joy to help deal with that.
All right, with the pick set in, let's throw it over to our casters, calling the action. It's Naisu and Ingan.
Thank you so much to the panel. Wheezy, great to have you with us. What is up, guys? I'm Naisu, joined here on the desk with Ingan, here to bring you the action. It's our first best of 5 ahead of us. How we doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great again. First best of 5 finally. I'm hoping this is gonna go all the way, and at the same time, looking at the lineup, this is what Royal Milky used in game number 1 yesterday. The Phovius up against NIP Flash started things out strong with 707, and they're gonna look to replicate what happened yesterday.
Well, we're gonna find out if it works out. I know we've got a crowd here, so IOI Convention Center, are you ready? It's a ticket to the top 4 in Oxiana on the line. It's our first best of 5. Heading into the land of Dawn, will it be Fnatic Onic Philippines or Falcons Esports? And you guys get to cheer a little bit longer while we wait to get to the game. But we saw it, man. We saw the compositions. Our panel broke it down. Man, you know what? This is that point in the tournament where everybody's hype. Everybody wants to know the top 4 teams that are going to be heading forward.
Whoever wins, again, will proceed to the top 4. And at the same time, looking at Fnatic Onic Philippines, you know, this lineup is really rooted in the Filipino playstyle, the group ups. We even called it before the ultimate bonding experience. You have a Mathilda paired up with a Faramis, and this time it's also King Kong on the Fredrin. So it's like a bit of a throwback with what Fnatic Onic Philippines, the super family, is going to show up against a Falcon Esports.
Well, you can see it, you know, familiar faces, of course, out there too, and I think that's the thing, man. The environment changes a little bit here, Ingan, especially when we have a best of 5. We saw this, you know, already when we kind of made that switch where we were in best of 1s for a while, and then you finally see some of the teams obviously performing in the best of 3. Now, the fact that this is a best of 5 for Falcon Esports, they've showed great things, and I think a lot of people really were awakened in a way, like seeing the Falcon Esports. And we know the region itself, very successful, you know, throughout even the M series previously. But I feel like this is a big statement depending on how this game falls out. So here we go. Let's jump into the game here. It started off game number 1, the best of 5. Ready to break this out again. As we get a look at the junglers, this is where it's really important. King Kong and Dax. We'll see if they can step up, especially Dax here. He's done amazing things, but again, this is against King Kong. The guy has been the king of the jungle so far. Before we break it down a little bit further, everybody watching with us right now, M6 Pass. It's now available.
It's actually the perfect time.
This is the perfect time
to get the M6 Pass. While we head into a little bit of a troubleshooting, you can complete all active tasks during the event to reach level 75 for free. Get amazing rewards including Claude's Battle Emote, M6 Glory Avatar Border, Baksha's Battle Emote, and the new special skin, Baksha Dauntless Shield.
Yesterday, where he was just had a massive game in his favor.
Yeah, again, he started out strong with a 707, looking at the emblem set. Okay, so King Kong really go. Oh, Dax! First it down, Brusco was just busy looking at the emblems, and Dax, it all happened in a flash. Took down the Bruiser with 1 electrifying beats.
That's how fast it can happen, especially with a Joy across from you. So now Turtle's up. FNOP's going to start this up. They do have the advantage, and it's quickly going to go down, so they are going to just trade this out. King Kong will secure that. But look at the moves here from Falcon Esports. Dax trying to take the purple. Might get cut off here, not able to go and secure it.
Oh, here comes Kelra, and the kick also getting gacked up by 4. And that's the trade Fnatic Onic Philippines went with. They got the turtle plus a shutdown onto Dax.
So they get that, they make it work. Now possibly looking for more. Royal Milk also here in the mid lane, but holding it down once again. Objective secured for FNOP, and that's what they're probably going to focus on the most. That's why they also have the Fredrin. And just the amount of pure utility they have, man. That's, I think, one of the biggest obstacles in this game one that they have to overcome. Here we go again. Now taking a look at the emblems. Look at all the quantum charges here for FNOP. Of course, plus the 2 concussive blasts to help with that clear speed, but tanky enough to sustain a lot of the damage. We'll see if it works out. Kid X.
Implosion, Sacred Hammer gonna connect with Super Prince, making sure Kirk is safe with the Nether Realm, but that's one major resource expended by Fnatic Onic Philippines. So far, Kid X still a good catch.
This is what I was saying, though. It's all about getting through that utility. I mean, we're talking about a Matilda and a Feramis. A combination that, you know, you got to have a lot of things to throw at that, just the utility alone to go and overcome it. And then on top of this is withstanding the setups from Kirk. I mean, a lot of times lately we've seen Cho just going in the roam, you know, and playing that. Here we go.
This is the aggression we were all talking about Fnatic Onic Philippines zoning out once again. Kid X now gonna transition onto the top lane, gonna try and get down energy shields, zoning out Benny, but here comes PX7 though with the Wings by Wings.
They're gonna get some extra gold here for Kelra, working on that turret, nearly half down now. Turtle's gonna be up shortly here. So we'll see how they rotate through this. Royal Milk still holding down the bottom side alongside Kirk. They'll go ahead and just duke it out a little bit as the rest of the team gets in position. I'm wondering, does Falcon Esports actually want to contest this, or do they let it go? They might have to rely on Kid X setup potential. He's got the implosion ready as well as the flicker. There they go.
Okay, here comes the Shadow Stampede, but Royal Milk goes in with the Infernal Pursuit. Implosion gonna connect, paired up with the Feathered Airstrike, but Super Prince once again with the Nether Realm. Dax going in from the back line with the Electrifying Beast, gonna bring down King Kong, but Royal Milk once more gets 2, a double with the Infernal Pursuit. No, make it 3. Kirk answers with a kick. Kelra gonna feed him off. Double also for Kelra. But Falcon Esports, they won that trade. They got 4 kills plus this turtle.
It's looking like Royal Milk again gets the triple kill. All that under the tier 1 turret too. A great fight from Falcon Esports, and that'll also get them a turtle. So they've got that fight in them. And Fnatic Onic now has to adjust from that. You know, it was a great initiation at the start, and they responded well, but then they just get collapsed out, and that's what the Phobius does.
Yeah.
He allows you to just go ahead and get the airtime with the Infernal Pursuit and just dunk on people, turret or not. And so Kelra nearly getting that tier 1 turret up on the top side. He's going to be fine. Guiding Winds out. Dax will get his first item locked in now. Starlium Scythe. Glowing Wand also for PX7. Some of these first items already coming into play.
Okay.
Mid lane though.
Energy Eruption. Gonna try and poke down Kid X, so he doesn't have the health to zone out the members of Fnatic Onic Philippines. And looking at the previous clash, apart from what Royal Milk did, we have to commend again the mid duo of Kid X and PX7, but we have to commend Brusco because he goes in with the Guiding Wind. Woo! And now saves Kelra. That was 2 objectives, resources expended by Falcon Esports. On the other hand, Royal Milk here trying to zone out Super Prince. Kirk, well, we see a kick and it connects.
There's the kick. They're going to find the target. Kid X out of the picture.
And now their next target is Royal Milk. Super Prince clutch Nether Realm once again to out-sustain the damage of Falcon Esports. And this time, no trade for Falcon.
You see the amount of utility that we're talking about. Oh, Benny could be in trouble.
Oh, use up the red. He still has the Purify, but here comes our Startling Eagle bringing King Kong with him. And bang, bang, boom, Benny goes down.
Benny nowhere to run. Not going to be able to get away from that. Again, this pressure that is put on with the utility, whether it's a Guiding Wind, whether it's a Nether Realm, it's so much mobility that FNOP wants to play around with, that Falcon Esports is going to have to adjust from it. But still, you have to take a look. Jungle's doing fine. Dax is there. PX7 will go ahead and clear out the wave with the Feathered Airstrike, and now Turtle up. Last one in the game. 1 for 1 for both teams. Still, Falcon Esports can choose to fight this. They're going to keep Benny up on that top side, possibly trading if they can. Royal Milk will go ahead and just hold this front side. Uh-oh. Hold on, they gotta watch out though. Kirk on the hunt for this too. Still, this could be a full-on fight. 5 versus 4 here. They're gonna force Kid X back. Dax might try to jump in. Gets, oh no, he's in trouble.
Oh, the kick flicker combination from Kirk to take down Dax. And now they're gonna get a turtle, but Benny answers back with a turret top takedown. Now Fnatic Onic Philippines, they're in a roll, in full control. King Kong used up his retribution to force PX7 to use the flicker and wings by wings. Fnatic Onic Philippines holding to a 1.7k gold lead.
Good push from Benny. At least they got something out of it, but Fnatic getting a whole lot in this. They're gonna drag Kid X.
Shadow Stampede forced to use the Sacred Hammer for Kid X to walk away. And now the thing is, the thing that's happening right now, Falcon Esports, although they were able to get previous trades during the first 4 or 5 minutes, it wasn't the proper target. I mean, looking at the composition of Fnatic Onic Philippines, they're going to feed all the resources to Kelra because he's going to be the main win condition of Fnatic Onic Philippines. And if you keep him alive, even if Brusco falls down, King Kong falls down, Kirk falls down, it doesn't matter as long as the gold standard is alive for Fnatic Onic.
And that's what I'm wondering for Falcon Esports. Just with everything that they have available, going against even the 3 Purifies alone, and then we've all seen it before, how Kelra positions himself. The reason why he is called the gold standard is something that they want to be able to go and solve. And looking at the items, you know, they are falling behind in the gold lane here. King Kong, tanky enough, confident enough to go and just fight for this purple buff. Might force out, the red trees goes in. Gonna be fine though, they do kind of disengage, keeping Kid X at bay here. Not sure if Falcon Esports actually wants to take a fight. They're just kind of slowly whittled down. Yeah. Even with the Ghostbursters alone, the turret finally falls. Kelra working on it. Now for the tier 2. The focus here, they might force a fight. Kelra, the damage!
One more! Kelra gets a kill onto Benny. The next target is Royal Milk Infernal Pursuit. He's going to bring down one with him, but Kelra says, I'm going to take 2 and bring them down. Fnatic Onic Philippines transitions to the middle lane.
Again, Kelra, and now under the turret, the tier 2 is in trouble. PX7 is gone.
The aggression of the Super Family, I mean, all throughout the game. They're grouping up, finding kills. Even if you look at the lineup, Falcon Esports, they have a good counter initiation with Kid X with the implosion, but the problem is, he's having a hard time setting because Kelra has proper targeting. The main damage dealers of Falcon Esports are falling apart even before Kid X has an opportunity to cast his ultimate.
My goodness, the amount of damage that Kelra has right now, as we saw just from that glimpse, as Lord is secured now for FNOP. You know, what is he at? Haas Claws, he's got the Berserker's Fury, he's just got the Rose Gold Meteor Dog, he's got, you know, Malefic Gun too. He's got all the space in the world to work with. And so with this, Falcon Esports falling further behind in this game 1, they're gonna have to go ahead and get ready for a defense against this Lord push. You still have that wave pushing up top alongside Kirk into that tier 2 as they get ready. They might have to pull a miracle play out here with Kid X. If they can get things set up, King Kong on this side of the jungle. Okay,
Dax still gets this purple buff. And here comes the force. Fnatic Onic Philippines will take down Royal Milk once again. They have a Lord marching in the mid lane. You know, looking at the game, it's not a good game to be a Farser right now because the dive composition of Fnatic Onic Philippines is just too much. I mean, you have Cho, you have Matilda, even King Kong has been diving for Fnatic Onic Philippines, and now they're sieging in with the Lord. PX7 casts his Feathered Airstrike, but has to cancel it right away because of the threat Fnatic Onic Philippines has.
Looking to close the game out, still with the Lord marching in. Falcon Esports has to go ahead and defend. They're getting whittled down. They will take care of the Lord, though, so that might be all they get. FNOP still waiting for the rest of the waves to push in. They want the rest of the base turrets, but now in full force, Falcon Esports. Can they hold on to the base? The shields are gonna pop. Kelra just taking a couple shots there. Look at the damage on Royal Milk alone. And there they go, still trying to end it here.
Oh, the implosion is their last effort, but Super Friends once again save the Super Family with the Nether Realm, but here comes the counterattack coming in from Falcon Esports, gonna bring down King Kong. One member down for Fnatic Onic Philippines, but they're gonna transition up top and try to bring down the other side. Look at Kelra! Even on the face of 4 members of the Falcons!
He's going
on phase, wants to go for more, gets the double, Kirk gets the kick, feeds Kelra with the triple. Is this gonna be a main? Kelra wins it for Fnatic!
The gold standard will go in with a cleanup and a maniac. 11-40 a game for Fnatic Onic Philippines to start the best of 5. Can the Falcons rise higher than this? That is the question, because what a game, what a performance from FNOP.
The Super Family, again, extending their dominance even up against Falcon Esports.